But guys, welcome back to the what is this? The lunch rush version of the rundown. We're going to
Hmm.
go over just one topic. We're only focusing on this week, today, Wednesday. We decided. What did we say we were going to do? I'm sorry. I'm being rude. Joining me today, Sarah Catherine the Red. Hey, how you
Hi.
doing?
I thought we were calling it the lunch rush,
the
the
the uh,
rundown
the
rush or
run the
something.
run the run the I don't know, the rush down. I don't know. That's
Yeah, rush down.
something like that. But we're just gonna be. We're just Mondays. We decided like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is when we just focus
Hmm.
on this one topic, and we just focus on that. And today we talked. Well, Monday, what we talked about the things that went on in D23. We talked a little bit about the backlash that the Little Mermaid was getting, and then something else came
Yeah.
across where the Brie Larson situation, and I've talked about all the people who just love grifting off of anything and everything that she does, and I'll go into a little bit about where it really started from. But Brie Larson back in the it's trending on, was it Variety Twitter account? She did an interview with Variety, and I'm gonna get your reaction to it. This is the full one. I showed you a clip of it,
Yeah.
but let's watch the full one. Let's see if I can get both of us on here. Which one will I use? Split screen. No, I can't get that one going. So let's just go right here. That will have the empty chair in the middle. But there we go. Brie Larson. This is Brie Larson at D23, and
Hmm.
and Variety's interview. Check it out.
How long will you play Captain Marvel for?
I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone want me to do it again?
Don't be so modest.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have the answer to that.
How long will you play Captain Marvel?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's the short version. I'll find a longer version because it did go a little bit
Okay.
longer than that. But yeah, that was pretty much that dig. Does anybody really want me to be Captain Marvel anymore? Do you remember all that after the movie came out? All that backlash that she got for her portrayal of the character.
Yeah. So, I mean, they went from everything from she's too feminine to she's being too masculine. She's to this, to that, and it's just. I think it goes back to some of the stuff we were talking about when we did Little Mermaid on Monday. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's just her version of that character, and it's okay. It's a fictional character, and however she chooses to play it, I mean, that's what she was hired to do as an actor. But the thing that I don't get is why do people keep asking her, like, why or how long she's going to be playing this person, this character, or whatever. So she's either contracted to do so or she's not. And I imagine on those big red carpets, like which looks like what this is, um, she's answering the same questions over and over again. And some of the interviewers are awful. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've ever seen, like, listen to what the interviewers actually say to her or say to these celebrities when they're walking down the red carpet. They just ask them all sorts of stuff, and it could be very personal or very offensive, and they just don't care and they're just rolling with it.
Yeah.
So,
They're trying to dig and get they're trying to get
mhm.
a juicy little a reaction or for the most part, to be fair, they're fishing for any future like project news that they can break. Like how long are you playing Captain Marvel? And if she would have slipped and said, "Oh, you'll see me again on the," oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's to be fair, maybe that's what he's trying to fish for. But
Some of them try to fish for an angry soundbite or trying
oh,
to
he got one.
mention something, so it's not all wholesome and, necessary. Sometimes they're just looking to make news by angering somebody or saying something awful to somebody to get a reaction from them.
Right.
So,
And the way she hit back at all of her critics and detractors right here in this interview was to me was a good punch. Right? I mean, does anybody really want me to play Captain Marvel? Of course, she's heard the all the, what do you call the toxic, the geek,
yeah.
I don't name them by name. I call them the freaks and framers who love to go on their platform and to constantly just. I mean, I understand if you don't like something or if you see something that you want to report on and you want to talk about it, when it becomes a grift is when that's your only topic for the next 8 weeks. That one
Yeah.
that one thing. I mean, I can pull up a couple of channels. I've talked about it on this channel before. The constant, oh, Brie Larson, can you believe she applies toothpaste on a toothbrush and brushes her mouth bones? Oh my God!
Yeah.
Like it's always the worst crime in the world. But I mean, that's
It's again, I mean, haters gonna hate. I mean, that's all it is. But let's address. We've got 2 comments going right now, and one says, I can't read who that's from.
Guada Legends.
Bot a legend. So Brie is actually a good actor, but she is too cringe. I actually think she's gorgeous. So how is she cringe and gorgeous and a good actor? Can you elaborate on why you think she's cringe though?
One of the things that people like on that ET video that I sent you from was it ET Canada. One of the things that the guy was saying on that video that was I guess he was trying to be supportive. He was saying I can how that whole riding the fence where I can see both sides of it, saying that let's keep it on the Captain Marvel movie. The criticism was her character was so like the way she played it, like, the way it was dull, or she didn't have emotion. The character was a brainwashed like prisoner, human prisoner, and she was brainwashed and conditioned to act that way. If that's not the way the director or the writing wanted it to be, I'm sure Brie Larson would have done it in a different way. But that was what was written. She was under their control, or made to believe
like
she
a
was under their
zombie
control.
bot.
Like, yeah, exactly. But and then when she broke away from it, you started when she freed herself after the end. When you saw her in the other movies, you saw more like when that fight between her and Thanos. I'm like, she was badass in that, and she was you saw a different way she portrayed the character after she was free from that. But that's just being nerdy.
But her whole origin movie, I found her to be very dynamic. Like she was emotional in parts that should be. I didn't have any issue with the way that she acted that, and of course, like if you look at the other male characters, when they start to embody more of their superhero form or their superhero side, they're obviously less emotional and a little more hardened. And I think she pulled that off in that too.
Yeah.
So before she accepted the power, she seemed very normal, very dynamic, very even heartfelt, you could say. And then when she,
got
the goo and became
that's a whole other conversation. We don't want to go there. You almost that's what she said, the situation here. She got the goo.
Yeah. Okay, so I see what you're saying. She's horrible in interviews and can't take criticism.
I'll give that. But you know who else is? What's the actress's name who played Jean Grey in the original X-Men movies? Phoenix. She admits it. She does not like doing interviews. She talks about it on talk shows all the time. The way she acts in films and in TV shows and whatnot is totally how. Some people just don't like being out there. Like if it's on the job, if you're working, and you're acting as a different character, that's one thing. That's acting. But when they have to be themselves and be out there, sometimes people don't have the same kind of response and whatnot. And it's fine if that's. But I'll tell you exactly where this really started to come. Well, let me show one more thing before.
I'm going to say interviewing is awful. Like if you've ever been interviewed or if you sat in some of those things where they do the movies and you're sitting there all day, like you're having an 18-hour day, and everybody's coming in, they're either asking you the same kind of question or they're asking, like there's this one clip I saw on Instagram, they're asking Scarlett Johansson what kind of underwear she wore underneath the Black Widow costume and stuff like that, and it's just like, that's not appropriate. Like, why are you asking about my underwear? Yeah,
some people get tired of that. Women probably get it more than, especially on the physical and the fashion side of it. They get it more. And I saw one time that was funny. This is off topic. A dude did that to a politician one time, a male politician. Really? Asked the male politician, well, "Who are you wearing?" And he looked back like, How dare you ask me that stupid question? Like, why? See, now you see how stupid that question is. It's dumb. It's a stupid. I understand that we've done that a lot before, like especially in fashion runways and stuff like that. But it's kind of like asking a woman like, what kind of underwear she wears. It's cringe. Jason Momoa, for example, he went through that recently. One interviewer asked him to do a Samoan like chant, and and his wife at the time, what's her name? Denise Huxtable. I forgot. She immediately interfered. Was like, no, like no, we're not doing that. No, and then eventually at the end he did it just to be nice. But it was very offensive. It was stupid. A stupid thing that like they said no, let it go. So I mean, those things happen, and you're right. Like this exact interview. The background, the D23, there's a ton of these videos with different reporters holding different microphones, Variety, the Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, and she we don't know how long she was out there. This could have been the Variety one, could have been the very last one, and she was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this chance to take a shot at the freaks and framers that every day do another. Oh my God, Brie Larson! Can you believe she puts her pants on one leg at a time? What a bitch! You know.
I mean, you can throw a rock and hit somebody that's hating on some celebrity,
Right.
honestly.
Right.
So it's just, I mean, it goes back to like what we talked about Monday. Don't these people have something better to do than just hate on people for no reason?
I've said that about this channel. If the internet gods were to come down and say, Chris, I know you like Chris Hemsworth as an actor.
I'm gonna fix my background while you're doing
but if I can guarantee you 1 million views, $1 million, 1 million clicks, and all you got to do is hate on Chris Hemsworth every day. If I can get a guarantee, I'll play the game. I'll make him cry just using my words every damn day. But there's no benefit for. I'm just not that type of a person. I mean, if you're gonna guarantee me the money, I'll do it. Then I'll tell them I'm just kidding at the end. But there's channels out there that make hate clicks their life. They don't even really believe half the shit they're saying. There's one woman, I rarely mention her anymore. I haven't mentioned her in years, but I'll mention it one more time. Mecca Random 42. I remember the first time this whole Brie Larson hate shit started, and I'm never gonna watch. I hate Brie Larson. I'm never gonna watch that movie, Captain Marvel. I'm never gonna watch it. And then when we got closer to the premiere, the only reason why I'll watch it is because there's a cat in the movie, and I love cat. Yeah, okay, yeah. They're just full of shit.
Do you know what I hate? Is people saying that they hate people they've never met. I hate that.
I'll tell you exactly
when it. Met Brie Larson, you do not know her personally, but you're gonna sit there and dog on her and say how awful of a person she is, and you don't know her.
I'll tell you exactly.
Any of these people, like I don't like Tom Cruise's body of work, and I think that in interviews and stuff, he seems.
I thought you were about to say I don't like his body.
Personally, I don't know him personally.
I don't like Tom Cruise's 4'11" body, but I can respect him as an actor, right?
Yeah, I don't like anything that he does. I will not watch movies because Tom Cruise is in it. Just because I don't particularly like Tom Cruise's work, and I don't like he seems awful when he interviews, like a pompous guy, and not to mention Scientology and all of that fun cult like stuff. So, but I'm not gonna sit there and go, he sucks, he's horrible, I hate him. I don't know this person. I don't know this person, and nor will I make a Tom Cruise hate page because I got better things to do.
Exactly, but just like I'm saying it wrong. I've been saying I've been putting the U in the wrong place. Garuda Legends. I was trying to say Guadalajara or something like that, but I've been putting the U. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Reading is for the mental, Chris. Try harder, Chris. I'm sorry. Garuda Legends. He goes on. Brie Larson is easy bait. People like to see her lose her composure. It's easy clicks. He's right. It is. It's easy clicks, and I'll tell you. And let me go back real quick. Manage. It blows my mind that people will do like 100 videos on Brie Larson alone. And I'm gonna pull that up before we end. I know it's like a 30 minutes. We're only trying to keep this under 30 minutes. So I'll pull it up a little at the tail end of it. But let me show you guys something real quick that how Brie responded recently. So let me go full mass here so you can see it. She goes in that interview. I don't have time for it. I have genuinely never needed to look at the internet to explain to me who I am. I'm extremely committed to that in my day-to-day life. So she's aware. I mean, that like the mega random 42 person. I'm sure Brie Larson is aware of her or that she exists. And the Ryan, I forgot his last name, RK, whatever his channel's name, and Geeks and Gamers and them, like Freaks and Framers. That they constantly every day. Oh no, Brie, she just walked across the street. What a bitch! Can't believe she likes to use public her feet to move from point A to point B. Like so out of touch, and then the next day it's it's the same fucking thing. But
I'm full on agree with her though. She should not like if I was in the public eye in some way, I wouldn't give a shit about.
I love the way.
On the internet.
I love the way you're saying that with, and there's a reason why she's wearing the sunglasses, guys. But to me, every time she's making these good points, it almost sounds like she's mimicking these people. Oh, these smug with those fancy sunglasses, with those Top Gun Maverick shades.
Talking about. Dude, these are Ray-Bans, and they're not the aviator style. There's a lot of paparazzi outside of her house, so she's just trying to stay. I didn't put on makeup today, so you shades.
Yeah, I was trying to give you a cool backstory. What are you doing? See. Yeah, see, there you go. Then you go right back to the makeup. Oh well. I tried. But no, but you're right, and you guys, you're right.
Are you talking about me tried to do a YouTube channel or Brie? Who's that? I can't read who that is.
Let's see. Nixon B. What's up, Nixon? How you doing? Nixon B says, "Is that why she tried to do a YouTube channel?" Brie Larson has been on YouTube recently. She has a YouTube channel, and she I didn't watch most of her stuff, what she was posting up there. I don't know if she was going at any of her critics or detractors. Mm-hmm. I think maybe she did, but it's interesting that you said she tried to do it. You got to remember though, Nixon. I mean, she probably was doing that at home when she had time to do it. She's probably back to work on a schedule again. That's probably why she hasn't posted recently. So she might. I mean, those videos that she did got clicks, and it was more chum in the water for her haters to pull it up. And we'll go into that a little bit later.
I'm going to quote somebody, and this is going to be a paraphrase because I can't remember what her direct quote is.
All right, top gun.
Generally, I don't think I would quote this person, but this was something great that I heard her say. So Miley Cyrus said, and this is a paraphrase, she goes, "Whether you love me or you hate me, all that attention is what brings me the awards, what keeps me going, and what feeds me. So even if you hate me and you watch my videos 100,000 times just to hate me,
that's still another view.
Making money off of that."
Yep. Yeah, and yeah. I'll quote another philosopher named 50 Cent. Hate it or love it, dog. The Dawn's on top.
There's no bad press.
Yeah. Go ahead and envy me. I'm rap's MVP. Since speaking about Brie Larson, right? But let me pull up one of these YouTubers real quick. Like I said, I hadn't talked about this person in a long time. I think she blocked me off on Twitter once too. It's funny.
For real?
Because I called out her bullshit. So this is Mecca Random 42, who's been a professional Brie Larson hater for years. And I'll tell you exactly where it started. Everybody, for the most part, all these people were all for Brie Larson or didn't care if she got cast or not. It was after one interview when she talked about inclusivity in the media. Like, for example, for like Black Panther, she was like, we hire the same, or we invite the same media outlets to cover certain movies. And we do it all the time. Well, what about for like movies like Black Panther or just pretty much any movie? Why are we not inviting more outlets, especially for the target audience that this would appeal to? Why are we not inviting more Black run outlets that has a larger Black audience to come in as well to cover movies like Black Panther? And they took that as Brie Larson hates white people. They took She didn't say let's take away seats from the current outlets that are already getting invited and replace them with these more black
Yeah.
outlets. She said, why don't we put more chairs in the room and invite more people in? And they translated that to Brie Larson hates white. Brie Larson hates white people
That's
trended
another
for a year.
clickbait, let's make a headline out of nothing kind
Yeah.
of thing that happens all the time
Yeah.
with all of these celebrities. Anybody in the public eye, oh my gosh, she said her favorite color is purple. She must not like the color yellow.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. And so
Tiring.
let me run down this real quick before we go. Let's Mecca Random 42. I mean, I love her the way she does her hair. Very nice, very nice. But I just typed in Brie Larson in her channel. It doesn't tell me how many videos there are, but just a quick rundown since this is what the name of the damn show is. I've done this before, but every time I do it, I gotta put emphasis.
Very clickbaity.
Well, here we go.
Man, bear, pig.
Brie Larson has no idea of future Captain Marvel at D23 and Bam Bear Pig, whatever. Media still desperately trying to convince us to like Brie Larson. We're tired of her. Brie Larson, Chris Hemsworth interview. Body language expert reacts. Brie doesn't want you to see this. Brie Larson sings. Please make it stop. Brie Larson is back on her YouTube channel. Can't she make any movies anymore? we were just talking about that. Look at, and it just keeps going and going and going.
Okay, just to say, Marvel locks up their people so tight that she couldn't say even if she knew. So the best thing for her to say is, I don't know.
Brie Larson getting backlash for YouTube.
Oh my God.
Brie Larson's fans love me so much, LOL. I mean, and this is just one. This is one of the few channels that I know of that it's just an everyday thing. Another Bone Thugs and Harmony quote, by the
So
way.
I will say one thing I appreciate about your channel and T3 Media is that we're not just coming out here and making clickbait, saying things that we don't believe and saying things that are untrue just to get clicks. We are legitimately discussing things and there's legitimacy here, where that just looks like a bunch of fake clickbait.
It's easy because it's easy to get people riled up in your loyalty through hate. If I talked about what I hate every day, I can almost guarantee that we'd probably be at 100,000, if not plus. I can do it. I'm a very petty little bitch. I can
But
be,
you have to, like,
but
you have to do
that shit is exhausting.
It's like something that a group of people hate, and you don't necessarily have to agree or believe it,
Yeah.
but just feeding the fire, and that's just
Half-
I think it's sad.
Half of them would give their left toe to sit in a room with Brie Larson and get that interview. If Disney invited them to an outlet right now and said, "Hey, would you like to interview the cast of the Marvels?" Half of them, if not all of them, would click yes, and none of them. They would probably try to throw a quick little dig in the middle of the interview, but while the camera was not rolling,
Not to her face.
yeah, not to her. No, they for the clicks.
Maybe kissing her ass,
Yeah,
liking the
for-
fact that they're there.
Yeah, while the cameras aren't rolling and while the cameras are rolling, one or two of them may throw a jab in there, but none of them are gonna throw the exact hate to her face the way they do behind the screen.
They would take it and they would edit it to make it
And
sound like they said.
they were like, and I've seen that done plenty of times.
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing to do. And look,
They'll edit questions out that they didn't really ask the actor or celebrity, and then they'll edit a new question in and have them answer it in some kind of way that wasn't even the question. You know, they answered a different question and they changed the question to make them sound like an idiot or rude or something like that.
Brie Larson sneezed in the middle of our interview. I cannot believe she's so damn out of touch with Kleenex. What is wrong with her? Oh my God, Brie Larson's trying to kill me with her germs or something like that. You know, they would just that's how they would spin it, because that's like I said, those hate clicks. It's
They
powerful.
didn't hold the door for me when I came in the room to interview Brie Larson.
Yeah,
Why did Brie Larson allow
Yeah.
that to happen?
Why did they open
Why
the door
weren't
for
there
her?
Skittles. Doesn't everybody know I like Skittles?
Yeah.
Everything's their fault.
Only
Everything's a celebrity.
yellow
Ultimate control.
yellow Skittles. That's it. That's what I demanded. I can't believe Brie Larson eats the purple Skittles. That's gross.
Yeah,
But
even making making this shit up, like being funny and making this stuff up, it's exhausting to try to think.
You can't. I can't. But there are channels out there to sit on their asses all day thinking about what. I mean, covering something. Look, I'm not going to say that I'm not the type of guy who's ever bashed any person or said exactly how I feel about a certain actor. So I'm not a celebrity worshiper. I don't give a shit about Brie Larson. I don't know her. But if I met her and she was a nice person to me, I'd be nice to her. That's as simple as that. Or if she wasn't that nice, maybe she's having a bad day. I'm not going to jump to oh my God, she's the most terrible person in the world conclusion because I need people to notice me. There's better things in my world that I have to do. So I give a little bit of benefit of doubt. I have gone on rants on this show before. I've torn into actors. But what you won't see me do is make a month-long I'm still pissed about what happened 3 weeks ago saga, because I mean that's obsession. I mean I didn't, and she doesn't. I mean I don't need your subscriptions, likes, or clicks that bad. I'd rather just talk about. Let's just talk like what the way me and Sarah are doing. Like we not 99% of this channel, we're just goofing off and having fun, just talking about stupid stuff, right?
Yeah,
that's basically it. But before
with quality, we talk about stupid stuff with quality that we add to the world. Positivity.
We run down with the few that's what she said and F-bomb jokes here and there, sprinkle a little sprinkle here and there, and a little bad daddy and a little a little bit of that, but no, Brie Larson doesn't make or break me. I accidentally shut down the.
Makes me sad.
The
all
comments.
All of this hate.
Let's see. I think
exhausting.
Legend says I think she's people hating her because they said she had to get a suit model because she was flat like a pancake. I kind of felt bad for. I think I've heard that one.
Women come in all body types and shapes.
I've dated women with big and small and stuff, and I'd like it for whatever comes my way. As long as we're in a great relationship, I don't care about stuff like that.
I mean, it's mostly women who get degraded to, her boobs aren't big enough.
I've seen that TikTok. I seen that TikTok video where this woman
said, like, she has no boobs.
Yeah.
How is she going to be Wonder Woman? Because that's the defining quality of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, boobs. Yeah. Yeah. Nixon B. Let's see. Oh, they were coming hard for her in the suit. Yeah. Legends continues. Remember the meme when they were saying Tom Holland had more cake in his Spider-Man? Now, to be fair, Tom Holland, I've seen his backside. He does got a backside. I'm telling you, Tom Holland. I'm just saying. I'm not surprised Zendaya wasn't checking it out. You're like, damn, Tom. No, there are men out there with bigger butts than women. I'm saying it's just it's a fact.
Captain America, they were like,
Captain America.
America's ass.
That's Spider-Man's ass right there. That's America's ass. Yeah. They're going back and forth. I remember. So I mean, she's been dealing with it for a minute, but that's really where it really stemmed from. The Brie Larson hates white people thing was that's really where it all got triggered. I could spend another hour going through all those memes and all those things, but we don't have that much time. But that's basically in a nutshell. But guys, I appreciate you guys for taking the time to listen to us do this quick rundown. Again, what did we agree to? We said every Monday?
Wednesday, Fridays. And we're calling it the Rundown Rush.
The Rundown Rush, where I know 30 minutes doesn't seem like a rush, but you guys know that me and Sarah can. Yes, for that, this is a record. So. Again, appreciate you guys for giving us more to talk about in the chat room. Nixon, I'm gonna reach out to you a little bit later because Nixon is the channel hall monitor. She goes, Chris, you were kind of out of frame. I don't, you gotta fix that. She keeps us honest here on the rundown. So
and we stayed on topic this time.
And we stayed on topic. Thanks to Nixon. Appreciate you for and Legend as well. I give you the credit too for starting off the chat. So guys, if you want to see more, you can check us out on our social medias at Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Follow us there and give us more things to talk about. Send me topics and help me stay up to date on what's going on, and we can do a quick rundown on it maybe on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. And on Thursdays, that's when we have the longer show where we do more topics. You can always reach out to me on all the social medias at Chris W. Fagan or at T3 Medias. And Sarah, if they ever want to reach out to you and say, hey, where the hell did you get those cool shades? Where can they find you?
From Amazon. No, I'm mostly on Instagram, Sarah Catherine the Red on Instagram. And feel free to suggest positive, happy things to talk about as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be
Brie Larson.
Yeah, hating on people, nasty comments. Happiness. We love happiness as well.
Right. That's what the rundown is all about. We bring you positivity, and every now and then we'll make people cry just using our words. Because, like I said, I can be a petty little bad daddy. That's an inside joke. I'll remind you about the bad daddy joke a little bit later. I think I posted it on TikTok. Go check that out. All right, guys, that's it. I appreciate you in the comment section again. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and follow us for more. And until next time, guys, have a good one. I keep forgetting that that the outro isn't automatic, and I keep forgetting that I have to fill in this 20 seconds. So for the next 15 seconds. So Sarah, what's up? How you doing? You good?
I'm good. How you doing?
Everything's great. Everything's great.
So nice. Weather's so nice lately. It's just such a pleasant existence.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna go. I gotta go take have a bathroom break after this because I just had Wendy's, so I'm about to.
You gotta go wipe America's ass.
Yeah. I wish it was.